And welcome everyone for today's tournament stream. It continues as we now have the Blitz Cup Preliminaries, or however you want to pronounce that. I'm just gonna say Blitz Cup. It's starting now with the top 8 clans. Those clans are Oka, APA, Imemo, Endgame, Souls, Legion, Win, and Raid. All of which have managed to grasp themselves the top 8, and they're all gonna play each other once, so it is a round robin formula, and the top 4 teams will advance, I believe. Yep, top 4 will go to the Blitz Europe Cup, so it's all about winning at least 4 of your 7 matches. It should be, if you win 4 of your matches, you should be pretty safe. So it's over half, as we have 7 matches in total, and we're following Endgame throughout the entire journey of the preliminaries, which is really nice. I'm really looking forward to this. And yeah, we can maybe have a look as well as what you can expect from other streams. And we have Aminat streaming Legion versus Win, and Legion vs Imemo. Fujit is seeing Souls and Raid and APA and Win. Myself, we're seeing now Imemo and Endgame and Souls and Endgame. And we have Jack, Wild One's Helper, who's streaming Loka and APA, Loka and Raid. And then we have Rip in German, Souls vs Raid, and Loka vs Raid. So there's no overlapping other than the 2 games that Rip is streaming. Else there's, I think every team, at least, like every match is gonna be streamed, so you can watch all of them. And yeah, we're seeing all of Endgame. That is really fun. I really do like that fact. And yeah, it's best of 7, meaning you need to win 4 matches to beat out your opponent. And let's have a look at the maps that they're going to be playing on today, once it loads. So first off, as we saw, it's Middleberg. Really interesting map. There's a lot of traps that we've seen them, or in general, that have been seeming to work now, and a lot of different stuff just in general. And we have Middleberg, WoTB, Naval Frontier, and if we go to tiebreaker, it's going to be Castilla. And then for later in Souls, it's Canal, Goldville, Rockfield, and Vineyards. But we're gonna get to that once the game happens. Right. So we start on Middleberg here. With Imemo's lineup already complete, with double light tanks and 5 heavy tanks. Pretty reasonable lineup here with 4 E5s, 1 IS4, Sheridan, and Vickers, 2 very good players here in their light tanks. And Endgame here still looking for what they want to play. Doesn't seem like they are fully on plan yet with what they are going to do. But I'm just here to commentate, and I'm looking forward to it. We also have a new player in the roster here, or it's just a rename, I'm not quite sure. I'm just gonna say Aikako. I think that's gonna be easier for me, so if I say that, I'm referring to that guy. And even Endgame now has readied up their lineup here, and that is a lot of mobility plus DPM here, if that is their final option with quintuple E5 and double T22. So not going for light tanks like Imemo does, but for mediums that provide some armor, as well as mobility and some really good DPM, which like a Sheridan doesn't have, and just in general more flexibility when fighting heavy tanks, I think. And yeah, let's just see how it all turns out. I'm looking forward to it for sure. And that's all there is to say. Really looking forward to these matches as we now hop into game number 1 of the Blitz Cup Preliminaries, starting today. It will go on for this entire week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. 4 days, 2 games per day, other than the last day, which only has 1. But without further ado, let's focus on the lineups here and just what they want to play, as we have pretty much the exact same hit points here. And Imemo wants to go up with Dundas here, actually going for cap B with a speed boost. Timko here has spotted some. Only found the T-22 so far. All of the heavy tanks here still unspotted. Sending them now forward, and it seems that Endgame wants to be very aggressive here with their lineup, with the E5s here straight up going in with speed boosts. Orca here neglecting to use that, and Winch here. This seems to be an aggressive push. They know that the tank is missing, and it has to be at least 1, but it's 2 that aren't here. The Vickers isn't here, and an E5 Dundas there is completely down, and Romeo here is absolutely getting annihilated. And so far Endgame here have the upper hand. If the T-22s can join the fight with the E5s here and don't get focused, they can unleash a hell of DPM. And Aikako picks up Romeo here for the first kill of the game. Ice Cream joining the E5s here on the Silva, as well as Nico, who's currently fighting him. We have Karolek here trying to outmaneuver flanked, but losing some hit points on the way, and Gaseo here joining as well. Winch will have to help out, but look at the HP difference and the amount of module damage that is on A15 here in his E5. We have 5 things in yellow, but he drops. We have a 5-on-5 here, but double the hit points for Endgame. And it is just not working out. Having 2 tanks out of the fight for a good minute really does hurt you. And Endgame here put that to the absolute limit here with a very good display of focus fire, very good team play, and very decisive game as well. As Dundas here is about to fall, we just have Gaseo left, who's gonna drop to Winch. Actually dying before Dundas, but falling soon after to Nicola, as we have our first victory here on the side of Endgame. Really well played as well, really good analyzation. I think it was more of a gamble though, as they knew 2 tank, 1 tank isn't up top because it just kept B, so they didn't know. Maybe it was a light tank, the Vickers, because the Sheridan was spotting, right? So the Vickers could have gone down and would have been up quickly again. So this was a very risky move. Fortunately for Endgame, 2 tanks were down, one of them being an E5. So it really helped them there, and managed to grab their first victory. And if you are in a 5v7, it's just nothing you can really work on. Alright. Let's just see what we can expect in game number 2 here. We have a tank change on Endgame side, with that E5 turning it into an FE215B. And Imemo here getting rid of that ice for Romeo. Does not want to play that anymore, now going for quintuple E5. No, Razor, I don't think he left Endgame. I think he just renamed himself from all I'm aware. Pretty sure Shoko's still in. Not what I wanted. Yeah, probably just a rename here. Whoever that is. Or whoever he is. I'm not quite sure. Regardless, let's focus on the match here. With 2 tank changes. 1 on either side. Ah, okay. Akako's shot. Oh, good to know. Didn't know that. Thanks for the info. And with that, let's focus back on the game here. Imemo with that double light tank lineup. Timko here in the Sheridan is gonna spot one T-22 this time. Hasn't seen both. And the winch here with a very interesting play down below with Karolek together. Dandas here once again the one capping. The one cap in the city. And we're here a bit more careful with their play. Oh, Gasio here. Really just wants to use that view range to the maximum. As we have both teams here slowly getting in position up top. Let's see what they can do with that. Karolek here should probably be able to get away unscathed. And is able to do so as well. So far no hit point loss yet. With Joshua here in his E5. Just falling back for the moment. You don't want to take those Sheridan shots. Especially early on. Oh, and look at that super aggressive play here. On the side of Endgame, Winch here just straight up going for cap A. And Karolek is right there with him. Gasio here in quite a bit of trouble, is already down to half hit points. Cap A got taken with no HP loss. Gasio here getting tracked. And Imemo is gonna do what Endgame did to them before. Pushing up north when 2 tanks from Endgame are down, but Gasio is out. Dandas is still on the way, so it's technically a 5-on-5 here. With one of the tanks being a Sheridan that does not provide a lot of DPM. Nikola here getting focused though, the focus fire way better this game. Though Endgame is still leading in hit points. Joshua here is now losing a lot. And Choco, just gonna call him that, since I know that, is the one with DPM here. They need to keep him alive. And he wants to focus on flanked here. Or preferably Timko, as he's the one with mobility here. It is gonna pose a huge flip, but Winch there. Able to pick him up, and the 2 tanks that were out of the fight for Endgame have arrived. Karolek and Winch here, pretty much with still full hit points intact, gonna join the fight. And Orca here, the last one, still holding of the original E5's Ice Cream as well. Stayed alive during this, really well played by him. You want to keep your tanks alive that have the DPM, that have that fighting power. And the T-22s are that crucial tank, together with the FV, which survived for quite a while. Not as long as you want it to be, but it was long enough for Endgame to secure a really good chance here at winning. And A15 here getting absolutely annihilated. It's a 2-on-2. But the hit points here are just way in favor of Endgame, and they're gonna win on cap points here actually. With that, I guess cap on A really helping with that. And a GG here to Endgame. Already a 2-0 here. Over Imemo, dropping the first map. And Karolek here with 4.2k damage. And as well Ice Cream here in that T-22, they are there for that DPM. Still providing enough armor to fight against heavy tanks. And this basically showcased exactly that. And Choco here not able to do a whole lot with his 215B as you'd want him to. But maybe can prove himself better next round. As we now move on to Port Bay here, we have an obvious lineup change. And a very interesting one from Imemo. Going with triple eyes for double E5. one T22 and one 140. And from what I've heard from at least players and top clans here and there, 140s are only taken because of mobility purposes. Because otherwise 62A is better in most areas. So if I see that 140, it's either a quick cap somewhere or taking an important position early. And on a map like Port Bay, that's usually the corner. So let's see if I'm right with that. And how Imemo is gonna use Gaseo in that certain vehicle, as we have Endgame here opposing with double IS4, double E5, 113 from Counterleg here, and double T22. So a wider mix of tanks here for Endgame. Oh, Joshua, oh my god, did he just... Please tell me you readied up in time. Oh, my heart. Joshua, don't do that. Because on the last frame, it looked like he was not ready. Oh my god. Don't do that. Alright, let's jump into the game here with, again, similar hit points. One shot HP difference here. And it seems that I am indeed correct. Gaseo here in the 140, aiming straight for the corner. Let's see how that's gonna work out for them. The T22s from Endgame are going to try to catch them crossing here, and let's see if Gaseo is gonna take a shot. Doesn't seem like it. Endgame here did not want to risk anything. And a lot of tanks here from Imemo already spotted. Romeo here taking a shot from Nicola. Very good shot from him. And they just really aggressively took possession of this. See here getting taken immediately. And a B cap here from Nico. And Joshua also very aggressive in his IS4 here. He does not care. Flank there, missing. Point blank. On the side of Joshua here, and Kadolek as well, able to sneak in pretty much unspotted until it's getting crucial. And it's now all about who can win the fight in the city here. And in terms of focus fire, Imemo is doing the better job. As Kadolek here, the one with DPM is getting focused. He needs to get the hell out of there. Dundas and Timko joining the fight as well. Kadolek down to a one shot. Romeo not able to clear him here, and Imemo is getting that hit point lead. And so far, it doesn't seem to have a proper target to focus here. Kadolek goes down to the T22 from A15, and Ice Cream here gonna hunt him down from the back, and also Joshua dropping. Imemo here really able to pick up those kills, and Endgame leaving tanks unfocused. Picking up the first here, now flanked. Will soon follow, but Nicola goes down first. And Gaseo here is still alive in his 140. And Choco is fighting Da Silva here. He should have the upper hand. And Winch, he bounces on the 140. Ice Cream goes down, and this seems to be Imemo's game. It's a 5-on-3 here with a lot more hit points on the board. Can Winch pick up a kill here? No, he cannot. Da Silva goes down to Choco though. General drops as well. And Dundas here, the crucial player for Imemo, has the most hit points. If not for him, Endgame could have a chance here. Though it seems unlikely. Gaseo here goes down to Choco. Dundas in the IS4, doesn't have a lot of DPM. Let's see if they can use just that pure bulk of hit points to their advantage. And Winch here, currently rotating around. Timko is expecting this. They're making a play here for the caps. Very reasonable. Choco not going for C. Might cause them a little bit of a trouble here later on. Flanked is a one shot. Can he get a shot into Dundas? No, he cannot. Timko is the two shot. That is for sure. Oh, good shot here from Winch. But is it gonna be enough? Coco here, he needs to make a move soon. As Imemo is getting closer to that 900 mark, and then it's really getting dangerous. And Timko here is gonna fight Winch straight on. Oh, big mistake here from Winch. Missing that shot. Bounces the next one. Winch, stop throwing. And it seems that he... Oh. Trade here from Endgame. Winch finally picks up Timko. But it's over. And a really good game here by Imemo. Really shutting down and having that better focus via counter, like you're going down early. That's not what you want to see in a 1-1-3 here. As you take that tank for specifically the DPM. And it didn't work. Winch doing a really good amount of damage. But in the end, didn't do enough. And Danda here, the crucial player for Imemo. Won the game and a GG here. See if Endgame will have an answer to this, or if Imemo will continue with their streak here. They have broken the, at least, morale. In terms of Endgame here winning 2 in a row. Alright. We have a lineup change here on both sides. With Nico and Dundas here going with an IS-7. We have Endgame here following that up with quad E5 and double T22. Whilst Imemo decides to go for triple E5. 1 IS-4, 1 113 and a T22 medium. Let's see which one and which strategy will prevail here in our second and last game on Port Bay today. Endgame versus Imemo here. Currently a 2-1 score. See if Imemo is gonna be able to retaliate. Losing both games on Middleberg here, looking to pick up both on Port Bay. And the 2 IS-7s here crucial for the outcome of this match. Not a tank you see often, but if picked, usually for a specific purpose. And it seems that both teams here want to focus on C. Endgame here with quite a bit of a hit point. No, wait, a deficit in fact. Oh, Winch here needs to be very, very careful. He finds 5 tanks already. And Ice Cream here already takes the first bit of damage, and Winch might take more. Takes 1 shot here. Doesn't take a second, and Endgame is super aggressive. Look at this, their E5s here going straight in, finding 3. With the IS-7 here from Nico, but can they use that aggression? Or will Imemo turn it against them here? With now Timko above them, they need to push in. With the tanks on the other side, but the Silver is holding them back together with A15. And Endgame has to fall back. They lost 3,000 hit points already. Still losing more and haven't done nearly enough to compensate. And now pushing on the other side, 3 on 2 here might work out, but they're gonna lose 4 tanks in return here. As the E5 drops to Dandas with a very good ram in the I7. Karolek here not able to penetrate. Nico goes down. And Port Bay doesn't seem to be the map for Endgame here. Da Silva goes down. But Karolek here is losing a lot of hit points right now. Joshua there a bit out of place in his E5. Karolek drops. And this is not a good game for EG here. And a really good reaction from Imemo. And a bit of a slow one here from Endgame. Thunder see the I7, can he put him in? And he can. Cameo there. Not so successful was IS4. And Thunder survived, the winch goes down, Ice Cream drops as well. And a GG here to Imemo. Taking back an entire map after losing full on Middleberg, as we now go tied 2 for 2 onto Naval Frontier. And it is a very interesting matchup indeed, going head to head here. And Naval Frontier particularly interesting for tournaments, as there's a lot of different ways to play this map. A lot of different ways how you can throw on this map as well. Fun time. Let's see what's gonna happen here. See what Imemo can do here. With Endgame, might be able to finally put some power against the really strong 2 games that Imemo had so far. As we now have 1 light tank here from Garcia once again, 1 T22, triple E5 and double IS4. Versus what seems to be 1 IS4, double T22, triple E5 and 1 215B here. On the side of Endgame. So similar lineups. But EG here going for an extra medium and no light tank. Let's see how that is going to help. Or maybe not help. Mid-point lead here for Imemo. Casio is gonna make the standard spotting route. He is not gonna find anything though, other than a possible blind shot straight towards him. Walker here very far in the back. And Winch, the one doing the spot, finds 2 the silver and flanked here, gets spotted. And he actually got spotted in return here. Very surprising to see that happen. And Orca, he's just there to cover A. Got spotted as well though. Good opening shot, but trades with Timko. Endgame here going for C. Karolek taking that cap with Nico. Timko, he loses some more on HG in fact. And also Winch is losing some hit points now. Winch losing some more. This is not looking all too good. And Imemo really wants this A cap. They are now behind on caps. With Endgame here taking C without any issues. But they've lost some hit points now. Especially on Winch. And Orca here, he's losing more. But he gets a return shot in as well. So we'll have to just wait and see if that result was worth it in the end. Casio here very far in the back. Gonna be able to spot a lot from that distance. But Winch still not able to do a whole lot here. We have Rameo now dropping down here. Very good decision. as Endgame is pressuring them more on the top side, and as we can see, they are establishing a really good attack front here. They have full control of top. They have somewhat of a control over the middle here with these 3 tanks. Nico here as well, B here, pretty much untakeable without massive risks here. In general, oh, you could get punished. But Rameo there a little bit slow on his end, and Timko here not able to put a shot in just yet. Here a lot of shots fired. Yiffy here just being a support. Not a lot he can do as of now, but he might find a shot into the silver here if he's not careful enough. In general, he has to fall back. He gets 2 big shots into his back. Both penetrating with HE rounds here. Oh, and Nico here losing some hit points now. Dandas has very good support there from the Vickers and the T-22. All in very strong positions, and Imemo really chopping away hit points here, especially on these 3 tanks. Winch and especially Orca bleeding so much throughout this entire game already. It's not looking good for them. And if we see up top here, that Rameo now going aggressive, Nico goes down. And Immo with that first blood getting a tank lead here, but Ice Cream is gonna help out Karolek, who is in a very troublesome situation here. We have 4 tanks on Karolek. We have the FV here as well to give fire support. Gasio here getting shot down from the FV. He needs to drop. The Vickers is a very scary tank to keep alive. Ice Cream here helping out on Winch, who is getting rid of Gasio here. Very important kill, but Orca goes down on the other flank. And General there just holding to what he can do best. And Shoko here able to help Winch, at least with 1 kill. And Endgame here actually somewhat pulled us back with hit points, but General goes down. And now we just have 2 versus 4 at this point. Dandas is a 2-shot. Da Silva is a 1-shot. Rameo a possible 1-shot here. But look at the cap points. Rameo here now in B. And Shoko, he's a 2-shot as well. Can he get into B? No, he can't. But he's stopping the cap from progressing. And the T-22 here is very, very crucial. Can he put in that shot? No, he can't. Gets shot as well, and can he help out the FV here? They need to get rid of someone. Look at the cap points. Oh, they're not focus firing the same tank! The FV goes down. We have 2 1-shots here. Can he pick up flanked? He's on 3 hit points. He needs to peek. But it's just too little too late. And Endgame loses out on another very close game. And Immo here on a roll right now. Really good mentality keeping these tanks alive. And Endgame really bleeding hard at the start on Orca and Winch there. Not giving them the hit points to sustain that final encounter here. And now Endgame with their back on the wall, losing 3 games in a row. Immo now on match point here. 1 more victory and it is decided. And it is now all up to Winch and his mouse. Because someone needs to do it. Is Endgame able to pull a 2 tiebreaker here? Or is Immo just gonna go away and take 4 victories in a row here? With what currently is a very spectacular gameplay so far. Endgame here finished up with their lineup. We have Quad E5, double T-22, Ice Cream and Orca here, Winch. Not the T-22 no more, we now have a mouse. And Immo here going with what I believe is the exact same lineup as before, which is of course not bad as it worked. But let's see if they're gonna play it differently. And let's see what we're gonna get out of this game right here. That is true, Shogun, not a single TD. I mean, especially with a lot of E5s, TDs are hurt the most with those reactive armors. So it does make sense that you don't see them all too often. Alright, this is Endgame's one chance to shine here. Can they stop Imemo? Or is this their final match here? As we see Imemo spread out here, the red team. Spreading out pretty equally here. Endgame going full on C here. Nico in general and Karolek. They want that C domination and they are going to get it as well. Very quick on that cap. Top tanks here for Imemo already spotted. Really good shot for Ice Cream. He gets penned in return. Oh, and the Silva, he loses some more. DG's heavies are spotted. Winch has been seen as well. And he is the man. The one-man army. To just cover B. While it's not letting anyone pass. Because if you want to fight a mouse, you're going to have to take a lot of time. And a lot of risks as well. As depending on the mouse player, this could take either 30 seconds or 2 minutes. And Winch is a very good player. Oh, Garcio here, he has been found by Orca. Oh, can he take a second one? Yes, he can. And Orca here, he might actually be able to put in a third. And he does. Garcio here losing out. No damage. Loses 3 shots worth of hit points here. And Winch here a little bit too aggressively. On that B cap, the Silver here. Is he gonna put in a second? Yes, he does. Thunder's not able to connect. And so far, Endgame here in a pretty good position. But have bled a little bit more than they should have. Nico here still holding on C, flanked, and Rameo here playing very carefully. It seems that Imemo is planning for a push. As we see the Ice Force repositioning here. Of course, staying unspotted. We see the T-22 drawing back. And this might be a push for B or over A. As we also see the Silva here. Falling back quite far, and Winch seems to smell something is off. Also fell back quite a bit. We have no T-22s here from Endgame still on this side. We only have Shoko left. And Danda, he has been spotted here by Winch. He needs to get into a bit more of a safer location now. Endgame here also on a cap advantage. Oh, good spot here from Winch. Tall nature of the mouse really helping here, and Endgame is making some progress as well now in map control. We see the 3 E5s here going forward. Flanked is going to be Rameo, probably going to try to hold off these E5s here. But is it going to work? What we have to find out here. A15 is gonna see if he can put a shot into Winch. And lots of shells starting to fly here flanked. He did get B. But how long is he gonna survive for with Winch here going straight at it? And with him now in B, Endgame will continue to have cap control. But Winch here now against 3 tanks. Will Endgame be able to give him enough fire support? And Shoko here is gonna drop down. General will go down as well. And it's up to focus fire. And it seems to be Rameo here that they want to focus on first. Winch will go down, undoubtedly. And Endgame here is getting overrun on most flanks, but Garcio here, quick take care of by Cardoleg. Hit points are equal. It's now all about the focus fire. Choco is gonna go down here. And it's cap pressure with that B cap. General, he needs to get in there. And they need to get some kills as well. And he pick up Rameo though. Da Silva goes down to Orca. And it's now all about this B cap. And how long can General stay alive for? Ice Cream, he's gonna go down very soon. Oh, and this is not looking good. They got the A cap, but General flanked picks up the victory here. And this is Imemo's victory. A very, very strong one here. Winning 4 games back to back to back. And Endgame, after those 2 very strong first games, not able to find the answer to break Imemo's matches here. And that is quite the result here. And with that said, let's maybe have a checkup on the results here of these matches. Which of them may have already been finished. And as we can see, all of them are already over here. With Imemo beating Endgame, which we just saw Legion here controlling win 4-2 as well. Loka beating APA 4-0. And Raid shutting down Souls 4-0 as well. And that is quite the result here. And I don't think we're gonna have a leaderboard now. But the next games that we can expect here to show you are Loka vs Raid, APA and Win, with Legion vs Imemo and Souls vs Endgame. And what's interesting about this is both Loka and Raid won, APA and Win both lost, Legion and Imemo both won, and Souls and Endgame both lost. So we have winners and losers fighting each other, which is a hilarious coincidence. And let's just see how the teams are gonna be able to cope with that. And let's also check out when the next game will happen. That will be at 4 past, and that is a long time till that will happen. So what we're gonna be doing here is show some of your replays. And for that, what we will be doing is checking out the replay channel on my Discord server. Now you can send in your replays as well, and we will have a look at them.
Alright, let's move.
Alright, let's see what Speed can do here in his Bullseek on Himmelsdorf. No premium rounds. I'm interested. He's in a top tier match, so that it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Come on. He's waiting. Didn't get that first shot in. You gotta be patient with a Bosic. And that is not my playstyle, as I've shown already yesterday in my tactic showcase.
We damaged them.
Nice shot there. Also, hey Joshua, how you do?
Enemy armor destroyed.
Good pick up there. You could HE the side here. I mean, now it's unnecessary, but you always can, you know.
Enemy tank
That's knowledge that can help. The update probably on the 7th, that's what many speculate. I'm still going with my gut and saying 14th. Nice HG. That speed boost is unnecessary. Nice. GG. Oh, and it's an AFK KB5. That is unfortunate for the enemy team.
That's a full penetration.
Big boy damage numbers coming in here.
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Nice. Well played, Speed. Getting 5 kills here in Himmelsdorf. No premium rounds. That's a first class as well. GG. Let's check out more replay. Oops. Done this before. No, I haven't. Alright, good. Fujit, why are you here? Yeah, that's not Fujit, wait.
Move out.
Nah, let's just see what Andreas can do here. He really likes this girl. Plays it well. He plays it well. He's hunting for that first bit of damage. See if he can find it. Spotted here. This is a risky thing to do. It doesn't help you as well. Just stay back. You still have the same gun depression. Oh, HE? Yeah! There we go. Just 1,000 like that.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Big booms. Another one. There we go.
Enemy tank is down.
Should probably help us as teammate though. Because there's also a 50B you can shoot.
Another one like that will take him down.
Yeah, there we go. It's like he can read me from the past. HEM. Yep. Come on, do it. Do it to him.
We hit him hard.
Yes. Also, one quick thing I want to remind you all about when you're here for these tournament streams. You are free to cheer on your team in the chat.
Armor destroyed.
But what I don't want to see is toxicity towards the enemy teams or just other clans / players in general. No one needs hate. So please don't do that. If you do, you're gonna get timed out. And cannot. And if it goes too far, you're gonna get channel muted as well. So always keep that in mind and let's stay friendly. With some great tournament games, right? Oh, nice fire. Nice, staying wary of that. That does work out. Gee, nice. Well played here. Can you get that kill? Yeah! GG and Drysk. 4 kills here. 6k damage as well. You always want to see stuff like that. Gets a nice ace and a good carry. Just a GG from me. Let's keep it. And with that said, we have an epic gameplay from Ferris in his talk. He calls it epic. Let's see if it's true. Or if this is false advertising. Wait, wasn't this his birthday game that he said?
Time to roll out.
The tog is speed. And speed is the tog. What the hell is that conversation in chat right now? And I mean the in-game chat, not the stream chat. Because the stream chat is fine, but what the hell are they talking about? Lol. Nice shot.
Another one like that will take him down. Penetration.
Very slow start to a very exciting tank to play. Let me just check something for the sake of my moderators. No, no, that's not what I wanted.
We damaged him. Enemy vehicle
Nice.
neutralized.
I don't have the mod command anymore. I got rid of it because I never thought I'd play with mods again. Might add it again. I don't know. Should probably respond.
We damaged him.
Alright. Let's see what epic gameplay this talk provides. And we were starting off with a 2v3 here. 2v2. Look at that carry. Come on, pick him up. There we go.
Enemy tank neutralized.
Batters!
Track is down. We can't move.
Batters!
Hit 'em hard.
Sorry.
The track is damaged. They bounced our shot. Our driver is injured. We can't move very fast.
Come on, out TPM him.
That's a full penetration.
Come on, hit it. Don't bounce. Yeah! GG, dude. 4 kills, 2.1k damage. And now look at that birthday right there. GG, Fettis. Well done. That is a lot of experience. Time for another Ferris replay. Those who are wondering where I'm taking these replays from, they are on my Discord server in the channel Tour Replays, where you can send in your replays at the battle amount, like this number right here, so that I know how long the games are, so that I can watch them and not miss a match. And yeah, just show them in tournaments during games that happen. Because I don't think anyone wants to see my boring gameplay. That only every 20 games is good for once. So let's see what Fettis can do in his Fosh. On Winter Mali. Oh, do it to him. Big Boom number 1. And he enter Big Boom number 2. This is risky right here. Because there's usually always a TD on the other side. So that he crossed that is very, very dangerous. I would have also reloaded here already. Because you're moving for way longer than 13 seconds already. Oh, there we go, there's the reload. And that's the thing, now you could sit here and shoot the Sheridan, but you're still reloading. So you can't shoot it yet. So with reloaders, or autoloaders, sorry, always reload when you're repositioning, because you're not gonna fire more often than not anyway. Unless you know someone is there. So it's best to always just straight up reload as early as you can, so that you don't lose out on damage that you could be doing if you had just reloaded earlier. What a scam! He does 560 with AP, and he did 570 with HE. He even waited for so long to not hit the fences. Unlucky, Fettis. Unlucky. There we go, that's what you want to see as a roll with HE. 700 damage round about there done with one shot. But hey, at least the missed HE still hit something in the 200, right? It's not the best result, but it still works. For V5 here, VK's full HP. I mean, everyone in his team is, right? I don't know how much the 100 is on. But let's say 3 out of 4 on his team are full HP. So the odds are actually not that bad. As well with Fettis being a capable player. Ooh, we got pen. Bounce that, nice. OC 100 is half. Oh, stand-up B is wasting. He's throwing himself away. We can shoot that. Here we go. Ooh, maximum. His zoom is a bit weird here. Notice that. Not sure what that. Ooh. That was risky. But he pulled it off. Already up to 5k damage. His E100 is a one-shot now. See if the VK is going for that kill. Ooh, the E100. He just ate that first shot like it's nothing. 2 of his team died. How's the standard B still alive when he was rushing in like that?
He's down. Let's find another target.
That was an officially 1v4. That Foch bounced on his front, I think 6k damage already. If you can win this is gonna be a great game. I don't want to see a heartbreaker, please don't send in a heartbreaker. Please tell me this is not a heartbreaker. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yes! Get the Foch. Good idea. Heat. Yes!
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Good choice. Good job. Me is proud. Oh god. Okay, both are one shots. But the D100 has more alpha.
We lost the track.
Yeah, there's one.
Armor destroyed.
Kinda wanna shoot. I would shoot heat here, just in case.
Another one down. Nice job.
Amazing game, fellas. 7.7k damage. 1v4. 4 kills as well. Get that ace, boy. GG. Very well played. And let's just show one more. Yeah, we can do one more. From King Dread here in his 1375. And for those who are looking forward to those tournament games, I can give you a little info on what will happen and who's gonna stream it. So, the next matches that will happen, or the last today, will be Legion vs Imemo by Amina, APA and Win by Fujit. We are gonna see Souls in Endgame, and both Wild Ones Helper and Rip, who does it in German, are gonna see Loka vs Raid. So, some great games up ahead. Depending on what you wanna see, you gotta go to a different stream, but we're here for Endgame. And let's see if they can do better than last time. Losing 4-2 against Imemo there. Winning the first two, going up by 2-0, and then lost the next 4 games straight up. First 3 I would say, alright, Imemo here, really well played, these are your games. But the fourth one could have been theirs with a bit better coordination and less bleeding. Imemo really fortunate there with the mistakes that Endgame made.
Enemy vehicle neutralized.
But let's not talk about the past, but the future. And that is Endgame
We got him.
versus...
Enemy is
What was it again? Souls, right. I forgot.
Enemy is hit. Enemy is hit. We did a critical hit.
Oh boy.
Penetration.
Just keep shooting HE.
Hard.
Or did you think it's not worth it seeing the damage of the first shot? Was not sure why he used a speed boost there. Sure, why not? There we go, that's the spirit. KV2 is reloading for 40 seconds. No one wanted to know that. It's your mistake for playing recklessly. Dread, come on. There we go.
Is damaged.
There we go.
Enemy tank neutralized.
This tank really does have some impressive DPM, but the pen is not the greatest. You have 144.
We damaged them.
I think it was for tier 7. With terrible gun depression and elevation, so... Yeah, you're really not looking that good in general.
Is hit.
Nice pickup.
Another one down.
But he's running out of shells here. 2 AP clips, and then the rest is APCR. Fortunately, it's only 2 tanks left, of which the AMX is very low.
We damaged them.
Nice. That's a full clip into that Cheeto, that was very good. Let's see if we can put another one in. Oh, no, come on, go for AP, go for AP. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, look at that. Maximum effort. No AP left, no HC left. 14 APCR. 4 kills already. Can you get a 5th right here? Oh, please do. No. Ah, damn. But that is a massive result for a tank like this. GG, Dread. Well played on that one. And let's enter the room for a matchup right here. And for that, let's have another look at what maps we have in store for us. We have starting map Canal, a very interesting map. Really like that, especially for tournaments. Super exciting. Like Goldville, not so much. A bit. That's an alright map. Rockfield again can be really fast paced, but also very slow and strategical. And then Vineyards or Vineyards, whichever you prefer, also once again a really fantastic map for tournament strategies. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Starting off on Canal here. Not all the EG boys here just yet. So they're already working on the lineup and it is super exciting. Oh, Joshua, are you gonna actually play that? I kind of Alright, still working on some lineups here, but the one from Souls really does pique my interest. I mean, just look at that. There's so many different tanks on this, in general, in this match that you don't see too often. Like, double mouse on Canal? Don't think I've seen that yet. IS-7, not an often used tournament tank. Double Leopard on the side of Endgame? Hell yeah, I want to see that happen. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. Very risky lineup here from both teams, but probably Endgame's more risky. In a very heavy lineup with a lot of armor and hit points, taking 3 heavy tanks, 3 mediums and a light is very risky, but it's a lot of DPM. So let's see if Endgame is able to make use of that. As we have Souls here with countering with double E5, double mouse I7, double T22 here. Oh, this first match is gonna be exciting. Let's find out what happens. So this is Endgame. First game here on Canal. Score is 0-0. Huge hit point lead here for Souls. 2000. But they really don't have a lot of DPM. They do have T22s. But if Endgame picks them up really early, this could be massive. Oh! Really good shot here from Wiener. Getting a blind shot there into General. Oh, when she was spotted, but got around for free. Robert here very aggressive. in his IS-7. It's gonna be hard to dig him out there. Kadolek and Joshua here going very far. And look at those mouses here from Souls. Internet, he is losing a lot of hit points here. To a lot of DPM here on the side of Endgame. But they are also bleeding a heavy amount here. Robert paying the price here, but he is the bait. And Souls are pushing it from the side. 2 E5s, T22 from 2 angles here. General needs to get the hell away from there. Robert here gets picked up by Nico, and here comes the counter push from Endgame. Whilst they try to run away from everyone, Winch here got tracked out in the open, loses his commander. Oh, General here taking that fight, and look at this mess. Kadolek here losing a lot of hit points. Internet finally goes down, but Ice Cream has dropped as well. And Orca here trying to ignore the mouse to the best of his abilities. Winch goes down to Wiener. And it's all up to General and Nico here for the most part. Efa here with a very good ramp, and Sultan coming in as well. And the gamble here from Endgame not paying off whatsoever. Nico, he gets Wiener. But there's just too much HP still left on the board for Souls here. They get the T22. Mouse and 2 E5s versus IS4 E5 and Vickers here. And Joshua has free reign over Pigula here. But Orca can't do so much against 2 E5s, all on his own. And Nico here takes a shot from Pigula as well. Orca goes down. Nico here with a fire on Sultan. Oh, is he gonna burn 160 hit points here? Pigula not able to pick up Nico. And Joshua here in a very, very troublesome situation here. It's a big HE there from that mouse. Nico here, he gets Sultan. And if Nico can somehow outplay Hefa, this might be huge. But is he able to do so? Hefa here with the finishing blow. And Souls winning that first game here. On Canal. And Endgame, their Leos have not paid off. Winch here going down with no damage to speak of. And also General here with not a desirable amount. Neither did Ice Cream. And that strat with the I7 especially worked beautifully. Very, very well played here from Souls. Taking that I7 as a distraction, then coming in with mouses into the side was a huge success. Massive result here on the side of Souls. And it seems we're gonna see repeated tanks here. What? Mouse on Canal? What is this? Double Leopard Vickers? Souls, don't give me hope. I love these insane lineups, especially when they have really intriguing strategies behind them. And this one looks super interesting. Super interesting, but sadly we see single 50Bs on both sides, which still is really good. We have double Leo again on the side of Endgame, and quad E5. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. Yes. Please give me more of these great games. This is what I love in commentating. Look at that hit point pool. Again, 2000 HP lead here for Souls.
Let's get this show on the
And
road.
look at that quad mouse on Canal. Never thought I'd see it, but we do. Let's find out how Endgame is going to. Oh, Karolik. Oh, this is bad. Oh, he finds 2 mouses. And also Shoko is spotted. He's gonna take a lot here. Oh, dodging a. Oh, Karolek. Oh, this is bad. Bad bleeding here for Endgame. They know they're there. I'm not sure why they are peeking regardless here. He has been capped already by the Leos. And the mouses in C here are getting targeted. Oh, Winshire got double tapped. Very risky play here by Endgame. And so far, it's not working out too wonderfully here. They did get C. And A is gonna get capped. And Souls is gonna go into cap lead here. And Endgame is bleeding so many hit points. Look at Pigula and Sultan just going forward here onto these E5s. They don't even care. Nikola here needs to connect all 3 shots here. This is gonna be important. He pens 2. Pigula is the 1 shot. Shoko gets the first, but Sultan, he's still half hit points here. And he's just going for a ram here. 150, and there comes a Vickers. There comes a Leopard. And there's a lot of DPM backing up that mouse here. Counterleg is gonna go down. Orca, can he help out Shoko? Ice Cream is making his moves as well. Nico, Winch, and General just here on a farm fest. And this is all about focus fire. And Endgame needs to kill the Vickers. They need to kill the Leopard. And try to ignore the mouses to the biggest capabilities here. As they don't have DPM. And Ice Cream, he bounces on the Vickers. Wiener here just rushing in with his 50B as well. Ice Cream needs to get this shot, and he gets it. Wiener, he has himself stuck here on the mouse turret. Sultan goes down as well. We have a 6-on-4 here. And Shoko, he is still alive. Ice Cream is gonna get that kill. And Endgame here. What an absolute mess of a game. This is just pure insanity. And I love it. Lightning here losing a lot. Down to a 2. Oh, there goes Hefa. It's just internet. And then the 1-shot Leopard here, Winch, goes in for the kill. And Endgame here, shutting down the quad mouse on Canal. This is just fantastic. I love this. Please give me more. Ah, this was a beautiful game to commentate on. Look at this. The Leopards are not doing as much in the great scheme of things. But those are 4 mouses. Nico here, massive result. 4.5k. And also Ice Cream here, Orca, all of these E5s. Fighting head on with those mouses. What a result. For Endgame and Souls here. It looked like a really good strategy, but 3 mouses at the bottom damage. Of course they're not supposed to do damage. But if you take 4 mouses, someone has to. Oh, what a game. This was so fun to watch. So fun to look at. I hope. Oh, Soul, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. Oh my god, Souls, what are you doing? You're just filling all of my wishes here. Look at that, it looks so beautiful. Oh no, Sultan, you ruined it. Put an i7 there. So we have double i7, T22, IS4, T22, double i7. Unless Hafer takes an IS4 now, then it's good. No! He ruins it more. Look at that lineup. It's just ignoring the ice force. This is mobility and DPM to the brim. Oh, and then Endgame going for a more reasonable lineup here. Quad E5s, T22, IS4, and Kadolek in a Vickers. And I have you go step. Leopard is amazing. Don't you say something bad about it. Oh, that last game was so exciting. Let's see what Souls got in store for us this time here with double IS7, which looked to be before triple or even quad. Now we have double I7, double IS4, double T22 and a 113 in the mix. Going mostly on C. With those IS7s here, the 113s, those quick tanks in a straight line, that's what they are there for. Because they can get places quickly. An Endgame here, taking the approach to go up on A. Walker here, very quick to get that cap. As they need to work against that cap pressure, of course. Lightning here drawing back. Pigula here has been spotted. And Sultan is going very aggressively into cap here. And Soul's just repositioning, giving up C, keeping Heifer there as a backup. Oh, Endgame here, very aggressive. Could get punished for this. Pigula here, pretty much exposed. And Ice Cream in general might be going a bit too deep in here. We also have Orca in support. General here, with not the most efficient driving. Pigula here is losing a lot of hit points, and Ice Cream, he is going too far. The I-7s here have arrived for Endgame, and look at Pigula, he's just losing more and more hit points. Endgame here with the focus fire, but Ice Cream as well is just going down. These I-7s do not possess any DPM. And General here outclassing Internet right now, but he's getting backup from two T-22s. Orca here, he needs to fight Lightning. Use that DPM advantage, and Pigula here, he's still alive. Endgame here, currently fighting on B. Winch is gonna stay in there, and Sultan is going to go down. And Orca here, currently running. Ice Cream and General have fallen, and Souls here is on a 7v5. Make that a 5v5. And the hit points here are in favor of Endgame. There goes Lightning, but Orca is not gonna be able to fight Wiener here. He has way more hit points. And Orca is lacking the backup. Other than Nico here, who's looking over his shoulders. Winch here, the one with hit points on the side of Endgame, needs to use it as well. And Internet there, down to a one-shot. Orca there, he spotted that one-shot from Wiener. And Winch, he misses again in the IS7. In the IS4, but here comes Nico, here comes Shoko, and the focus on Heifer is definitely there. He has way more DPM than an I7. It is definitely reasonable to ignore that to the fullest extent. Orca actually beating out Wiener here. Kadolek gets that IS7. And now it's just Robert left. But Endgame win on points here. And what a beautiful display of strategy here. Very good reaction. And Souls a bit slow there, especially with their lineup just not working out. I-7s have a very, very bad traverse speed on both hull and turret. The same going for the 113 here. And Endgame kind of able to outplay them with that. And just a very well executed game here from Endgame. Bringing them the lead here for that 2-1. And the team Souls is now going for a more conventional lineup. Alright, let's see if Souls here will be able to react to this very strong endgame start here on Black Gold, who are, I think, taking the exact same lineup again. Don't think they've changed anything up with that. But Souls here definitely have, now going with triple E5. Robert in a Vickers, we see a T22 here again from Lightning and Wiener. And one IS4 here. Let's see what happens on our last map here on Black Goldville. We have pretty insignificant amount of HP difference here between both teams. But Endgame right now really on a roll. They have the momentum on their side. Have won 2 games in a row. And Souls here seem to be struggling a little bit. Let's see if Robert can make the spot happen here. He does see Caro, like that is a very close spot that he just managed to get there. Those lightings here seeing each other. But Endgame ended up with more information. Winchie going in your typical IS4 position. It's a good shot there on Wiener. Wiener here taking another one. Orca there in a really good position, but has to draw back. There is 3 E5s coming his way, and that's not what you want to deal with. But Endgame is prepared with 4 E5s instead. And if you know maths, you know 4 E5s is better than 3. And Endgame here also hitting their shots better. We have Shopo here leading the way. Put a bit more focus on those T22s here, and Wiener is going really low now. Look at his hit points just diminishing. Winshik going in from the side here. He's gonna have some trouble, and Kadolek as well here. Found out by Robert. We might see some trade-offs here on the side of Endgame. But they are going to get these E5s up top here. Internet is losing a lot right now. And Hefa will be focused next. General here getting very low. Wiener is out of the fight as well. Orca is pushing in. Internet drops. Sultan is going to get General. But it's not going to matter. Look at the hit point difference here. As Kadolek actually wins the fight against Robert here in the Vickers. And Lightning looking for that kill. Not sure what Kadolek thought with that shot. But Sultan goes down. Orca is gonna help on Lightning here. With a possible one shot. There we go. And now it's just Pigula left. And a very, very good display of tactic. And gameplay here by Endgame. With some really good focus fire. And Souls not having an answer right now. Are going to lose the entirety of Black Goldville to Endgame. And are now with their back on the wall. They need to win this next one. The next 2 matches. To have a chance at beating Endgame. As they are now on match point here. In this best of 7. As we now go to Rockfield. Endgame here on a roll right now. Really found their ground with that second match on Canal. Looking forward to the strategies in this one here and just the general lineups, because there's a lot of different ways you can play this. There's the A-B play with getting A early and then focusing on securing / defending B. You of course also have the C strat with just taking all of the C side and just advancing from that, or just a general lower play with the rocks. There's a lot of different ways you can play on this map. I really like the diversity. So I'm hoping we're gonna see some new stuff here. And Souls lining up with 3 T22s, double Ice4 and double E5. Definitely seems like an interesting strategy. Very aggressive as well. And Endgame here going for a bit of a more calmer approach with Nico in the Vickers, Orca in the T22, triple E5, 1 Ice4 and Karolek. In a 113 here in a heavy tank. A rare sight. Let's see what this match has in store for us. Endgame just needs to win this one match for it to be over. Souls needs to win the next 3 matches consecutively to beat Endgame here. The odds are stacked against them, but let's see what Souls is able to do with it. As we see a very hard C approach here from Souls. Nico here spotting lightning. It's a good shot in as well, trading here. Orca actually not spotting anything right now other than Hefa here. And there comes the spot. Ice Cream here is gonna get a shot into Wiener trading. Once again an endgame here is prepared. All of the teams are here. Really good awareness from Winch there. Getting that shot in. And so far endgame here bleeding just that little bit more, and look at that aggression from Souls. But that's what they need right now. Ice Cream here getting overran by 5 tanks. Wiener still alive somehow. An endgame here need to retaliate. Karolek finally picking up Wiener. Lightning here is gonna get focused by Shoko and General. Getting rid of all of the DPM that Souls will have. Hefa here is gonna go down to Orca. And this is just a mess of a fight. Internet here. Massive HP loss on his side. And this game is very quick but very decisive here. Nico trying to run is not gonna get away. Sultan will get that kill. But Pigula, he's a one-shot. Winch is gonna get that. And now it's just Robert on this flank, who will go down to Shoko. And then we have Sultan left. As Endgame claims their victory 4-1 here. Losing that first match to a very strong strategy from Souls. And then able to piece by piece have a better and better game and strategy with each game coming. Because I felt that Endgame got better with each match they had after that loss. And that was a beautiful thing to see. Very well played by Endgame here. Very good and very quick reaction. Very good focus fire. And Souls, no answer to what was coming. And that leaves Endgame here losing one and winning one match. Let's have a look at the current results. Only the Endgame and Souls one seems to be finished. The other ones are still going on. And just those were some beautiful games to behold. Man, that was enjoyable to watch, I have to say. That really, really was enjoyable. See if the other matches are still going. Low card rate here, still playing Legion and Imemo. See what they are up to. Also still fighting. And APA and Win. still going at it as well. So I'm gonna pop on some more replays here for you, and then just wait for the final results. Let's have razors on here. In standard B on Canal. Hey, look at that. It's Canal. Hey James.
Let's take him out.
See what Razor he is able to. I think this was what he said his first game with the Top Gun, if I remember correctly. Unfortunately enough, I already know the results. I think that one hit. Not sure if it penetrated though. 31st turret is really interesting and weirdly shaped.
Great shot. That's a full penetration. Enemy tank
Nice pick up there.
neutralized.
Very careful play so far from Razor here. No need to be overly aggressive as well, huh? So this works. And that 31st, I'm still wondering if that first initial shot of him hit. Let's check out with the next shot he fires, because if the number here and the number showing up with these ribbons doesn't add up, or it's not the same, then that means a blind shot did indeed connect, as blind damage isn't added up in here, but added in the other one. So just gotta be a bit patient until he does the next bit of damage. But his team is not doing all too hot. They've lost the north, about to lose the middle as well. They only have an IS-5 left there, and against 3 he's not gonna stand for too much longer, I believe. And it seems like his blind shot did not indeed connect, as he puts in all 3 shots here onto the 252. Has to go back now. Be careful that a 704 could shoot him from over there. So the position he's in right now is very risky. I would take a more safer approach because of exactly that. He could get shot here. And look at how he waits for his shells to reload. Yes, the patience. And he gets rewarded with a kill. Good job there, Razor. Ah, and he's even right now in chat. Nice. Right, so we have a 4 on 3 now. They managed to conquer the south. But they've lost the north entirely. You should reverse more.
We didn't even scratch them.
Could have gotten spotted here. Luckily, he didn't. 54 there. Has to be very careful. So I like that he's taking a more cautious approach here with his game. I think that blind shot hit on the kill.
Great shot.
That did. Because as you can see now on the side here, it doesn't add up anymore. It's not the same numbers. 54 went down. That's what I was talking about. He has to be careful. He wasn't. So he dropped like a fly.
Penetration.
And it seems that his other blind shot also connected.
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Nice. Gets that kill. Seems that the T-34 is AFK, but I'm not too sure if I want to trust that info from the T-54. Those Russian TDs, they're trading shots. Razor here, speeding his way forward. And there he goes. Oh. Should know that that wasn't gonna hit. Look at the minimap. Guys, you misses as well. As the T-34 not AFK.
Enemy is hit.
Good
Enemy
pick up
tank
there.
neutralized.
Now he just needs to wait for a second shot. And he just fired. For it, aim in as well. He just fired. There's no need to rush your shots. He just fired. You heard him shoot. There was no need to risk. And now you're being greedy.
We are immobilized. Another one down. Nice job.
Still got it though. GG race. But you could have played this a bit more smoothly. Still, you get rewarded with an ace. 5 kills as well. Which is a ×5. That is really good. 5.4k damage. And a GG from you. And let's check out if we have some more games finished here. Match from Raid here against Locust still going on. Imemo and Legion here are still fighting and win here. Currently playing against APA, whom both have still 0 points, are also still playing. So I'm assuming all of them are going at least to a 3-2-2 and then 4-2, or probably more, and more likely a tiebreaker. So if you want to see those games, definitely go check out the other streamers, because we're not gonna have any more matches here. I'm just waiting to see the results, give my opinions on it, and then basically close off the stream. Well, not close off, but you know, bring it to an end. I probably shouldn't show more replays because it's draining my very small replay supply. So what I'm gonna do instead is just play a bit of rating maybe, as the new season has started, and just talk to the chat a little. Alright, Canyon. See what we can do here. I hate this defender sound. I really do hate it with a passion. Let's take that middle, control B. LTB is going A with no one going up. That is gonna be bad. If they play over this flank, and if you see my cursor here, and they take that area, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So I hope that at least someone will somewhat spot it. SP1C is not in the middle yet. Where is that here? There it is.
Enemy is hit. Penetration.
Yep, I was aiming at that. Let's see if I can ammo rack it. Nope, didn't happen.
That one bounced.
I was about to say, gotta be careful about that spot specifically. And
Our fuel tank's damaged.
yep, that's the issue. We have no one to spot there, so we're gonna take damage.
We damaged them.
And again. I'm assuming that's a defender. Could be the SP1C as well, of course.
Another one like that will take him down.
No, that was a poor job. Thank you, Chieftain. I appreciate it.
That's a full penetration.
Also, thanks for the compliment, user.
Another one like that will take him down.
And those two autoloaders on their team are really getting annoying.
Enemy armor
Yeah, we get
destroyed.
there. Let's push forward. There's no need in us staying
Be
here.
advised, our track is damaged.
By the way, I'm just saying that defender still hasn't been spotted yet. There we go.
Enemy is hit. Enemy is hit.
Just over half of our hit points just to that defender. He really did play that well, but it's annoying that my team just didn't do anything about it.
Penetration. Great shot. Enemy is hit. Confirmed.
That was a bad shot.
Ammo rack damaged. Enemy vehicle neutralized.
Two premium here. Don't see you or the defender are gonna clear me now. .32, that's good.
Great shot.
What's going on with this guy?
Enemy vehicle eliminated. Penetration.
Ooh,
Our track is hit. It can...
I was greedy.
We lost the tank. Don't let this happen again.
Please don't lose this now. I was greedy. Please don't tell me I threw this away. Please. Thank you, Löwe. Come on, T32. Wrong way. Look where you... Oh my god, that Löwe. My god. They're all one-drops on the enemy team. Löwe, please, just don't die. Just don't. T32, go in. Please, just do it. Side. Yes! Oh my god. C. Just go for C. Ignore him. Oh my god. I was super greedy with that play on the defender. Couldn't have done that. See if the defender is able to do something. Nope. Right, if the defender was in A, he would have probably had a chance. But not like this. He's gonna win this. Nice. Nice. Oh, come on. Get the kill. Get the kill. Get the kill. Aww. That defender, man. From the start of the game, he played really good. Oh, 4k damage. Jesus Christ. Didn't do that much damage in the end. That is surprising. Hey, Eric. Right, let's check out the results of today. They are now all over. And we have Imemo versus Legion ending. And Legion beating them 4-2. With Loka versus Raid, which ended in a 4-2 for Loka. And then we have APA against Win, who beat Win 4-2. Ah, damn. So let's get just a quick recap here on all of the results today. We've started out with Raid against Souls 4-0, 4-0, 4-2, and 4-2. So two, basically the same results twice. And then we get a 4-1 here from Endgame, and then 3 4-2s, which means that the current final score for this group round robin is Legion has 2 points, Loka has 2 points, then Endgame, EG, Raid, and APA have 1 point. Wait, did Souls not win? And then Souls and Win are both on 0. So we have 2 teams with 0 and 2 teams with 2, I think. Loka won both their games. Legion won both their games. Yeah, that makes sense mathematically as well. Alright, and that's that's the stream for today. Maybe also talk about the matches that we're gonna see tomorrow, which are going to be Raid versus Endgame. Oh, not tomorrow, but on Wednesday, sorry. So in 2 days. I'm gonna see this game. That is. I'm seeing all Endgame games, by the way. With APA versus Imemo, Loka versus Win, and Souls versus Legion. So the 2 teams currently at the bottom, not looking too good with their lineups here. As both these teams are on 2 points, they are both on 0. And then we go on with Endgame versus Loka, APA and Souls, Raid and Legion, and Win and Imemo. I'm hyped for that. And then the next day is just all the remaining ones. And this will be the last day. This is gonna be my reward stream for anyone curious. It's gonna be Endgame versus Win. And then probably a lot of replays. So yeah, that's the recap of today and a sight into the future. I hope you enjoyed this stream and that you liked the commentary or just the matches as much as I did. Feedback to my commentary is, as always, appreciated and requested. You can either drop that in my Discord server, my PMs in-game or on Discord, or in the comment section of this stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you all again next time. Bye bye.